Let me ask you something softly. Have you ever touched your own heel and felt a strange calm move upward, as if the ground itself was breathing with you? Some people call it grounding. Some call it energy flow. But the truth is simpler, older, quieter. When your heel meets your hand, something ancient wakes up. Tonight, or whenever you're watching this, I want you to simply be here with me. Just you, your breath, your body, and that quiet place inside you that still remembers. Before we begin, tell me in the comments, where are you watching from? Your living room? Your kitchen table? Your bed with the lights low? Or maybe you're sitting outside under the night sky. I love knowing where my people are. Now breathe slowly. Feel your chest rise. Feel it fall. Don't rush. There is no finish line in this kind of work. Only presence. The practice I'm about to share is older than the temples, older than scripture, older than anything written. It's the moment a human being first placed their foot on the earth and realized the earth placed something back. Touching your heel is not a stretch. It's not a trick. It's a reminder. A tiny doorway into the deep nervous system, the place inside you that decides whether you feel safe or tense, open or guarded. And when your fingers meet your heel, your vagus nerve listens. Your breath listens. Your heart listens. This is why some people feel warmth. Some feel tingles. Some feel a soft emotional release they didn't expect. A line from The Body Keeps the Score by Dr. Bessel van der Kolk says, "The body remembers what the mind forgets." And that one sentence is exactly why this practice matters. Because your heel, the root of your stance, holds memories your mind no longer speaks about. Not painful memories only, but grounding memories, safety memories, the memory of belonging to the earth. Maybe no one told you this before. Maybe you've spent years holding your shoulders tight. Maybe your breath has been shallow for too long. Maybe your heart has been whispering for rest. If so, you're not alone. And this is why the Spine Gospel exists, to help you return home to yourself. Gently, slowly, beautifully. As you listen, place one hand on your chest. Feel the warmth. Then imagine a soft golden light traveling downward, toward the heel that anchors you to the world. Can you picture it? A warm circle of light, gathering at the base of your body. Before I show you the technique, let me ask you one more thing. What emotion are you holding in your body right now? If you feel safe, share it in the comments. Your honesty helps someone else breathe easier tonight. Take one more slow breath, because the moment you exhale, we'll step into a practice your body has been waiting to remember. Touch your heel. It sounds almost too simple, doesn't it? But simplicity has always been the language of ancient practices. The earth has never needed big movements from us. Only presence. Only touch. Only attention. This technique, placing your hand on your heel while breathing slowly, awakens something your body has quietly carried since the very beginning. Not spiritual in the dramatic sense. Not scientific in the heavy, complicated sense. But spiritual scientific in the gentle way older women always understood. The body speaks when the mind grows quiet. You see, the heel is not just a piece of bone. It's the root of your stance, the anchor of your posture, the lowest gate of your nervous system's awareness. And when your hand makes contact with it, the brain receives a signal it cannot ignore. I am connected. I am here. I am safe. Touching your heel is a grounding gesture that redirects your energy downward, away from the noise in your head, the worries in your chest, the tightness in your throat, down into the place where your body meets the world. It is not magic, but it feels magical because the body remembers how to respond. Imagine yourself barefoot on soft earth. Imagine the quiet hum beneath you. Imagine your heel touching that ancient ground. That is the essence of this technique, even if you're sitting on your couch or resting on your bed right now. When your hand touches your heel, you're also touching the oldest part of your evolutionary design. The heel was the first part of the human body shaped for upright living. The first point of contact between you and the world. The first stabilizer that told your nervous system you are balanced. You won't fall. That message still lives in your body, even now. So when you touch your heel gently, just a soft, warm connection, the nervous system begins to shift into a calmer state. Your vagus nerve becomes less guarded. Your breath deepens without force. Your shoulders soften as if someone lifted a quiet weight off them. There is a line in The Healing Power of Touch by Dr. Michael Chime that says, "The body awakens at the place where intention meets contact." And this technique is exactly that. A moment where your hand carries intention and your heel carries memory. Many people think grounding requires walking barefoot outside. And yes, that helps. But it's not the only way. Your heel is already carrying the imprint of the earth. It has walked through storms, celebrations, kitchens, gardens, hospital rooms, and sacred moments of your life. It has held your entire weight day after day without asking anything in return. So when you touch it, you are giving it something back: respect, attention, recognition. And the body responds. Some people feel a drop in their heart rate. Some feel tingles. Some feel warmth moving upward. Some feel their eyes soften with unexpected emotion. Some feel nothing the first time. And that's okay, too. Your body opens at its own pace. You don't need spiritual training for this. You don't need flexibility. You don't need any tools or equipment. You only need your hand, your heel, and your willingness to pause. Now, let me tell you why this technique survived through centuries. Hidden in small communities of healers and elders. They believed the heel was the earth gate, the place where your stability, courage, and groundedness lived. When life shook them, they touched their heel to remind their spirit, "I am held. I am supported. I am not floating away." In the book Eastern Body, Western Mind by Anna Dia Judith, she writes, "Grounding is not a posture. It is a return to the truth of your existence." And that line fits this practice perfectly. You're not performing a ritual. You're returning to a truth your body never forgot. Let me ask you gently, when was the last time you felt truly grounded? Not busy, not responsible, not strong for everyone else, but grounded, as in held, supported, settled in your bones. If you can't remember, don't worry. That's exactly why we're doing this together. Touch your heel. Breathe. Let the world fall away for a moment. Your body knows the rest. Now, very quietly, I want you to notice how your breath feels right now. Is it softer, warmer, a little heavier in a comforting way? These tiny shifts mean your system has already opened a door. And in a moment, we will walk through that door together. But before we do, tell me in the comments, what did you feel, if anything, when your hand rested on your heel? Warmth? Softness? Nothing at all? Your experience matters, and someone reading your comment may find courage because of you. Take another slow breath. Feel the weight of your body. Feel the ground beneath you. And now, let's go deeper into how this quiet touch begins to move energy through you. When you touched your heel a moment ago, something subtle began shifting inside you. Even if you didn't feel it right away, your body is far more responsive than you think. It listens quietly. It reacts gently. And sometimes the smallest touch begins the largest internal change. What's happening isn't mystical instead of science. It's mystical through science. Your heel holds one of the most sensitive feedback points of your entire lower body. Inside it lies a dense network of nerves, tiny messengers that constantly talk to your brain, telling it how safe, balanced, and grounded you are. When your hand presses softly on that area, the brain receives a signal that feels like a warm whisper. You're supported. You can relax. This is where the science becomes beautiful. Touching your heel activates pressure receptors connected to your parasympathetic nervous system, the system responsible for slowing your heartbeat, softening your breathing, and turning off your body's stress alarms. That gentle exhale you felt earlier, that wasn't imagination. That was physiology. Think of your nervous system like a dimmable light. Most people live with the brightness too high, too many worries, too much noise, too much tension in the background. The heel touch works like slowly turning the dial down. Not enough to make you sleepy, just enough to let your system breathe again. There's a powerful line in The Body Keeps the Score by Dr. Bessel van der Kolk, a book known for explaining how the nervous system stores stress. He writes, "The body remembers what the mind forgets." And the moment your heel received gentle pressure, your body remembered something. The sensation of stability. Another scientific layer involves your vagus nerve, which runs from your brain down through your chest, diaphragm, and abdomen. It's the nerve that decides whether you feel calm or overwhelmed. Even a slight grounding stimulus like pressure on your heel sends rhythmic signals upward, encouraging the vagus nerve to shift into what scientists call rest and digest mode. But you don't need to remember the terms. Just notice what happens. Your breath slows, your shoulders drop, your thoughts soften, your body says, "I'm okay right now." That is science working quietly behind the scenes. There's also something called proprioception, your body's ability to sense where it is in space. When you touch your heel, you increase proprioceptive awareness, which helps reduce mental fog, dizziness, and emotional overwhelm. That's why some people feel clearer, steadier, or more present after this technique. You're not imagining these changes. You're experiencing your biology coming back into balance. If you pay close attention, you may also feel warmth spreading upward. This is the movement of circulation responding to touch. Blood flow increases slightly along the lower limb, and the body interprets this as safety and nourishment. In The Healing Self, by Dr. Deepak Chopra and Dr. Rudolf Tanzi, there's a sentence that fits perfectly here. The body's chemistry responds instantly to the signals of calm we give it. Your heel touch is one of those gentle signals, and the science doesn't stop at nerves and circulation. There's a growing field exploring the body's electromagnetic field, what some call the biofield. Researchers don't have all the answers yet, but they agree on one thing: the human body emits measurable energy, and grounding techniques help regulate it. When your hand touches your heel, the body's electrical charge shifts subtly, like a tuning fork returning to its natural tone. Again, not magic, just physics. Older women, especially above 55, often feel this more quickly because their bodies are highly intuitive. They have lived enough life to recognize calm when it finally returns. Their nervous systems respond even faster to grounding, almost like the body says, "Oh, I remember this feeling." Let me ask you something gently. Did you feel even a small shift when your hand rested there earlier? A warmth, a slow exhale, a sense of being pulled downward in a comforting way? Share it with me in the comments later. Your story might be the one someone else needs. Another scientific layer behind this technique is posture. When you reach your heel, whether sitting or stretching slightly, the spine naturally lengthens. Not dramatically, just enough for the vertebrae to decompress. This sends its own cascade of signals upward, telling the brain, "I'm aligned, I'm steady." And when the brain receives alignment signals, it reduces agitation. Clarity increases. The emotional centers quiet down. We don't always realize how much emotional weight we carry in our bodies until we give them a moment of grounding. There's a passage in Molecules of Emotion by Dr. Candace Pert, where she writes, "Every cell in your body listens to your thoughts and responds to your touch." This technique is exactly that conversation, your mind and body speaking to each other again. No heavy exercises. No complicated rituals. Just a gentle touch that resets the system. All of this happens within seconds. Most people never notice because they never slow down enough to feel it. But your body does. And now that you've started activating this response, something deeper begins to move, something emotional, something energetic, something your heart may have been carrying for years without words. Let's slowly open that door together. Now that your body has begun to understand the feeling of grounding, let's go step by step into how to do this technique correctly. Don't rush. Don't force. Just follow these movements as if you're teaching your body a softer way to exist. Start by sitting somewhere comfortable. A chair, a sofa, the edge of your bed, whatever feels most natural to you. Let your shoulders melt downward. Let your spine grow long without stiffness. And take one gentle breath through your nose. A slow exhale through your mouth. Good. Your system is already preparing. Bring your attention to your right heel first. You don't need to move it. Just notice it, the weight of it, the shape of it, the way it rests against the floor or cushion beneath you. Then, slowly, begin to reach for it with your right hand. Don't bend sharply. Don't strain. If your body doesn't want to reach far, place your ankle on your opposite knee. If that still feels difficult, simply slide your hand down your calf and pause wherever you comfortably can. The magic of this technique is not in the perfect pose. It is in the intention of grounding. But if your hand reaches your heel, let your palm settle gently on that small curve of bone. Not pressing, not gripping, just resting. Feel the warmth of your hand touching the place that carries your entire weight, day after day. Stay there. Breathe. Inhale softly. Exhale even softer. With each breath, imagine your hand sending a quiet message downward. I'm here with you. You can release now. Now let your fingers lightly explore the shape of your heel. Not massaging, just sensing. Follow the small arch, then the outer edge, and finally let one or two fingers rest on the center of your heel. This is the heart of the grounding point. Imagine a soft golden light gathering beneath your fingertips, warming that point from the inside. Picture it traveling slowly up your leg, like sunlight moving up a tall tree at dawn. If visualization feels difficult, simply stay with the touch. Your body understands contact more than imagination. Now, breathe again. A little slower this time. In and out. As your hand rests there, notice if your breath deepens or if your chest feels a little softer. Some women describe a gentle heaviness, not uncomfortable, but comforting, like being held. Some feel warmth blooming upward. Some feel a soft pull downward, as if the earth is hugging their legs. Whatever you feel, welcome it. And if you feel nothing at all, that's perfectly okay. Your nervous system may simply be absorbing quietly. Let your other hand rest on your lap, or over your heart if that feels grounding. This balances the upward and downward flow of your body's energy. Take another breath. Let it fall out of you naturally. No controlling. No correcting. Now you're ready for the deeper variation. With your hand still on your heel, gently curl your toes forward, just a tiny bit. This activates a small tendon that connects your heel to your lower leg. When this tendon awakens, the grounding effect expands upward like a signal traveling through a wire. Hold that slight curl for 2 breaths. Then relax your toes. Feel the difference. Now variation 2. Shift your hand slightly to the inner side of your heel, just a centimeter or 2. This area connects strongly with the pelvic floor and lower spine. A soft touch here sends a calming ripple upward, helping the body drop tension it has silently held for years. Let your fingers rest there. Be still. Let your breath guide the moment. And now variation 3. This one is especially helpful for emotional release. Place both hands around your heel as if you're gently cupping it. Imagine that every breath you take is traveling from your chest down your arms, into your palms, and then into your heel. Picture the breath pooling there like warm water. This gesture creates a full grounding loop. a connection between upper and lower body. There's a line in Handbook of Somatic Healing by Dr. Lena Curtis that says, "Where two hands hold, the mind finally lets go." And in this moment, your body may begin letting go of something it has carried quietly, not through force, but through permission. Stay here for a breath or two. Let your shoulders drop further. Let your jaw unclench. Let your toes soften. Now release your heels slowly. Don't break the moment too quickly. Just let your hands rest back in your lap. Feel the space your body is creating inside itself. We'll do the other foot soon, but pause for a moment and really notice. How does your right foot feel compared to the left? Is it warmer, heavier, more connected to the ground? Tell me later in the comments. Your experience may help someone who's afraid to try. Now gently bring your left heel into awareness. Repeat the same soft movements, no rush, no strain, just breath paired with touch. Every body responds in its own rhythm, so let yours guide the pace. When both heels have been touched, allow your feet to settle naturally back onto the floor. Close your eyes if you want. Let your body feel the ground beneath it, as if the earth itself is supporting your weight. Breathe one more time. Slow and warm. Touch, breath, awareness, connection. You've now guided your body into a grounded state. And that single act begins to shift things inside you in ways your heart may already be noticing. Now that your hands have touched your heels, something subtle begins to unfold inside you. It may be so quiet that you almost miss it, or it may arrive like a gentle wave that moves through your chest, shoulders, and down to your feet. Either way, it is real. Your body is responding, and your emotions are beginning to shift. Some people notice an immediate lightness, as if a small weight has lifted from their heart. Others feel a warmth rising from the base of the spine, spreading like golden sunlight through the veins of the body. This is not imagination. This is your nervous system releasing tension it has held for years. A release that is both physical and emotional. A release that reminds you that your body knows how to care for itself when you give it attention. As your heel remains touched, your mind begins to settle. The chatter of your thoughts, the endless loops of what-ifs and shoulds, slowly fade. This is the parasympathetic nervous system at work, guiding you into a state of calm readiness, the rest and digest mode your body was designed to enter. You might notice a pause in your breathing, a gentle sigh that your body carries without thought. That sigh is a signal that you are reconnecting with your inner rhythm. Many people describe this shift as inner silence. Not the absence of feeling, but the presence of peace. A soft knowing that you are held, here and now, supported by your own body and the earth beneath you. The heel, once unnoticed, has become a doorway to this stillness. Emotionally, you may experience a release of long-held tension. Some women feel tears arise without reason. Some feel clarity in a mind that seemed clouded for months or even years. Some feel courage that has been quietly buried under responsibility and worry. All these responses are signs that the body and mind are reconnecting, reclaiming balance. There is a line in Eastern Body, Western Mind by Anna Dia Judith that says, "Grounding is not a posture. It is a return to the truth of your existence." And in this practice, you are returning to that truth. Your heel anchors you to the earth, and the earth whispers back, "You are safe. You are here. You belong." Some people feel a gentle energy moving upward, starting from the heel, passing the knees, rising through the spine, and opening the chest. This is the subtle flow of your own life force, the energy pathways that have long waited for your attention. It is quiet, yet undeniable. Like a soft river running beneath a frozen surface, moving even when unseen, you may notice changes in your emotional landscape. A heart that feels lighter. A mind that is less cluttered. A sense of being present in the body instead of trapped in memory or worry. The emotional shift is often subtle at first, then deepens with repetition. Even a few minutes of this practice can start to rewrite how your body responds to stress, tension, and fatigue. It is important to welcome whatever arises without judgment. If sadness comes, allow it. If warmth, calm, or joy arises, embrace it fully. Your body is responding to long-neglected signals. Your emotions are remembering what it feels like to be supported from the ground up. Some people notice a softening in their posture even after lifting their hands. Shoulders drop. Spine lengthens naturally. Head tilts slightly, unconsciously acknowledging that the body is now relaxed. This is subtle evidence that your nervous system has shifted to a calmer state. You may feel the need to pause here, to sit in quiet reflection. Close your eyes. Place a hand over your heart. Ask yourself softly, what is my body telling me right now? What emotion am I ready to let go of? What part of me has been waiting for this moment of calm? In The Healing Power of Touch by Dr. Michael Chang, he writes, the body awakens at the place where intention meets contact. Your heel has been that place. Your intention has met contact. And now the body is responding in ways that are both immediate and deeply restorative. Some people feel gratitude arise spontaneously, gratitude for the body, for the moment, for the quiet they rarely allow themselves. Some feel a protective calm, a sense of readiness that comes not from doing, but simply from being. And some notice emotional clarity, as if the body has opened a secret drawer inside, letting out what no words could express. It is natural to experience different responses each time you practice. No session is exactly the same. Some days bring tears. Some days bring warmth. Some days bring a peaceful void. All responses are valid. All responses are evidence of the body's wisdom. Now, very gently, I want you to ask yourself, what did my heart tell me in this moment? Even a word, even a feeling. Pause and listen. This practice invites reflection. It invites presence. It invites your body and spirit to converse quietly, without judgment, without rush. And as you sit with this effect, remember that these shifts are cumulative. The more you touch your heels, the more your nervous system remembers its natural calm. The more your mind and heart trust in the grounding, the more emotional stability grows. The body responds. The spirit awakens. Take one last soft breath here. Feel the warmth beneath your hands. Feel the connection to the earth. Feel the subtle energy that is moving upward and throughout your body. This is the inner effect of your practice. A shift you can carry into the rest of your day, your week, your life. And now as you gently release your hands, notice. How different does the world feel with this quiet grounding inside you? That subtle calm, that emotional shift, that gentle clarity. It is yours. And it will only deepen as you continue. Now that you have felt the shift inside your body, let's imagine what happens when you make this a daily practice. It doesn't need to be long. 2 or 3 minutes, morning or night, can be enough to remind your body how to rest, how to release, how to reconnect with the earth beneath you. Start each day by simply sitting quietly. Place your hand gently on one heel. Breathe slowly. Notice the warmth, the weight, the subtle energy moving upward. Then shift to the other heel, giving the same gentle attention. 2 or 3 breaths on each foot. That's all it takes. Over time, small changes become noticeable. Your sleep may deepen. Your shoulders may feel lighter throughout the day. Your mood may stabilize, less affected by noise, stress, or uncertainty. Even your thoughts may become clearer, your heart calmer, your spirit steadier. The body remembers patterns more easily than the mind does. By touching your heels each day, you are teaching your nervous system a new rhythm. A rhythm of calm, of grounding, of ease. Your energy pathways will start to flow more smoothly. And even small emotional tensions that previously built up over hours or days begin to release naturally. In The Healing Self by Deepak Chopra and Rudolph Tanzi, they write, Small, consistent actions create profound shifts in the body's chemistry and energy. This is exactly what happens here. The simple act of hand on heel becomes a signal of care, attention, and restoration. Your body begins to trust that calm is available, even in the midst of a busy life. Imagine waking up each morning and carrying this grounded calm with you. Imagine moving through your day knowing that no matter the stress, you have a place to return to your heels, your hands, your breath. It is subtle, yet powerful. It is quiet, yet transformative. So, start small and notice the change. Your body will guide you to the next level. Your mind will follow. And your spirit will remember the stability it has been waiting for. Pause here and ask yourself softly, how would my life feel if I carried this calm, grounded energy every day? Keep this question in your heart, and let your practice be the gentle answer. Take a deep breath and feel your body settling into the quiet space you've created. Notice the subtle weight in your heels. Notice the warmth moving through your legs, your spine, your chest. This is the gift you just gave yourself, the grounding your body has been waiting for. Sometimes for years, every time you place your hand on your heel, you are reconnecting with the earth, with your own body, with your spirit. And that connection grows stronger with each breath, each gentle touch, each moment of presence. The small act you just practiced is quietly powerful. It reminds your system that you are safe. It reminds your heart that calm is always available. It reminds your spirit that you are fully here, fully alive, and fully held. Some of you may notice subtle emotional shifts already. Some of you may feel a gentle warmth, or lightness, or soft tears. All of this is welcome. Your body and mind are simply catching up to what your spirit has always known, that stillness is not empty. Stillness is full of awareness, clarity, and release. Imagine carrying this awareness into your daily life. Stepping onto the floor in the morning, placing your hands on your heels, and pausing. Just for a few breaths. Imagine how this small moment can ripple through your day, softening tension, stabilizing emotion, and renewing your energy. With time, your body remembers this calm naturally. Your nervous system begins to anticipate it. Your mind begins to trust it. Your spirit begins to rest in it. In Eastern Body, Western Mind, by Anna Dia Judith. She writes, healing begins where awareness and attention meet. And that is exactly what you have done here today. Your awareness, your attention, your gentle care for your own body. This is the practice that changes not only your day, but slowly your life. If this experience touched something inside you, I invite you to explore further. There are other points on the body, other subtle areas waiting quietly for your awareness. Each holds its own secret, its own doorway to calm, clarity, and energy. And as you learn to connect with them, you'll notice your life shifting softly, naturally, beautifully. I would love to hear from you. Which part of this practice did you feel most? Did you notice warmth, release, or inner quiet? Or perhaps a subtle shift that surprised you? Write your experience in the comments below. Your story may help someone else take their first step toward grounding and calm. If this practice awakened even a small sense of peace, imagine what could happen when you explore the other techniques I share on the Spine Gospel. Slowly, intentionally, with curiosity, you can awaken your body's wisdom and your spirit's quiet strength. So, take a final slow breath. Let it fall naturally. Place your hands over your heart if you like, and whisper a gentle thank you to your body, to your spirit, to yourself. If this video brought even a small shift, tap subscribe, like, share, and reflect in the comments. Let us grow together in this quiet journey. And remember, your heels are always there, waiting for your touch, guiding you home.